No torch, nothing. Ashley says, go back into the room with the beds. There's stairs, though. Oh, I'm neglecting my daily schedule. I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't see any stairs in here either. Alright, this is gonna be a pressure point for me. Aha! I'm probably already in trouble. If I'm already in trouble, I'm gonna have to reload my save. Nope, nope, nope. It's not there. Because I had a save after I am.
Salga. Be well.
How do I pray here, I wonder? I wonder if I can talk to him or if it's gonna break my prayer.
Not now, brother. After Mass.
Alright, after Mass. Alright, let's check my schedule again, because I don't remember. Poor Mutt, he's all upset that I'm inside the monastery. He doesn't understand what's going on. Alright, let's look at my inventory. Everyday laborers. 4 a.m. Alright, I need to wait till 6 a.m. for a common meal. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. They all of a sudden started moving, I think. Maybe not. Yep. Alright, you're gonna move. Let me talk to you.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the Order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile and a new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
So I doubt it's the Dreamer.
Sounds like you don't have much time for
I
him.
doubt it's Siskin.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him
Because
at morning prayers
Pius
for a while.
had monks training, so he would have already known and like not wanting to stir up the pot, and he would already know the routines and everything else. Okay.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
No. This guy didn't give me any conversation options.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to
I don't think
ask.
it's this guy either.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
They're trying really hard
You
to
mean
paint
he's
it
not
as
going to
Siskin.
morning prayers?
So you noticed that
I don't
too?
think it's Piskin.
Ah, you've got the wrong end of the stick. That has nothing to do with anything.
You think so? He definitely acts like a criminal.
Yeah,
Who
I need
else
to
would it
find
be?
Siskin and talk
That's
to
what
him,
I'm
but I'm
trying to
pretty sure
find
it's
out.
not Siskin.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
That's not your concern.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it, not act on your own.
Well, I don't think it's this guy. We haven't seen Siskin in a while. Alright, where's the breakfast hall? This way. I want to talk to Siskin. Shit. You're neglecting your daily schedule. How do I... Well, okay.
Sup?
I guess maybe I should walk with all these guys? Or maybe I'm supposed to stay to a designated path? Lucas? Siskin. Let's talk to Siskin.
What would you like?
The well-disposed and those of good
Will you tell me something
understanding
about
will
yourself?
correct with verbal
Look,
admonition
nothing
the
against you, but
second
I
power.
prefer not to talk about my
Wait,
boss.
Siskin was the guy we already talked to. Never mind.
Proud
Never
and
mind. Never
disobedient
mind.
characters,
So
Very well.
Siskin was the son. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
it's not
I
Siskin.
appreciate
and
it.
other
It's not
brothers
Yodak.
confidence, knowing that it is written,
I already talked to
"The
him.
fool
Okay,
is
hold
not
up. So
corrected
it's
with
not
words."
Siskin.
And
It's
again,
Lucas.
beat your son
I'm
with
Gregor,
the rod,
a novice.
and you will deliver his
I saw
soul
you at the
from
ceremony.
death.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
On the spirit of silence.
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Why are you happiest alone?
I have set a guard to my mouth. I was mute and was humbled and kept silence even from good things.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
The spirit
I don't know much, but ask away.
strives to refrain even from good speech. So much the
What can you
more
tell me about Siskin?
It's not Siskin.
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all. Except that he's not a stickler for
Yeah,
rules.
it's not Siskin. I'm like convinced it's not Siskin. Okay.
wholly edifying.
Do you know
Pretty sure it's
anything
not
about
Yodak either.
For it is written,
I
much
don't.
speaking you will not
He
escape
doesn't
sin,
like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators.
death and life
That's about it.
are the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master.
Tell me about
The
Antonius.
disciple's part is to be silent and
I'd
listen.
like to, but
For that
there's nothing to
reason,
tell.
everything has to be
I've
asked
never
with
spoken
fear.
to him.
It should be
I've
asked
never
with
asked about
all
him.
the humility and submission inspired
Are
by
you
the
joking?
But as
Don't you
for
know anyone
false
at all here?
jests and
Why
idle
should I?
words or words that move to laughter,
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be
them
spending the rest of your
everywhere
life with.
perpetual battle.
I definitely do.
And for such
In fact, I
conversation,
probably already know more about them than you do.
disciple to open
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't
Reading from
felt
the
This
like
guy's
getting
kind
to
of
know
sus
you
because
all.
maybe he's so new that he doesn't know anybody.
He ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching.
Will
That
you
is to
tell me
say,
something about
he
yourself?
should show them all that is good
Guy,
and holy.
there's
by
nothing
his
I can
deeds
tell
even
you.
more than by
I
his
mean,
words.
where you're from, what sort of life you
Expounding
had
the Lord's
before, that sort of
commandments
thing.
in words to
I'm
be
a
intelligent
novice,
among
and
his
my
disciples,
monastic name is Lucas.
demonstrating the
Nothing else
divine
matters.
precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and
Come on.
ruder minds.
Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
Always remember what
I
he
could,
is
but
and
I
what
don't
he
want
is
to.
called,
I'm sorry.
and should know
I want
that
to stay
to
focused on
more
work
is
and
committed.
prayer, not
From
on
him,
who I once
more
was.
is
I
required.
never will be
Let
again.
him make no
What has
distinction
been
of
isn't
persons in the
important for
monastery.
us. We cast the
Let him
past
not
aside
love
when we
one
walked through
more
the
than
monastery
another,
gates and took
unless
our
it be
oath.
one whom he
Never
finds
forget that.
better in good works or in obedience.
He
And let him
seems
not shut his eyes to the faults
like
of offenders, but
I would
since he has
think
the
that
authority,
Pious
let him
is
cut
someone
out
who's
those
going to
faults
be
by the
better
roots
with
as soon as
words,
they begin to appear.
unless this is a great big
Remembering the
red
fate of
herring.
Heli, the priest
I
Cyrus,
just don't
the
think it's this guy, because
well-disposed
this
and
guy
those of
seems
good understanding,
legitimately
let him
like
correct with
I
verbal
don't want to
admonition
think
the
about
first
my
and
past
second
life.
time.
I feel
But
like
bold,
I may
hard,
have made a mistake
proud, and
revealing
disobedient characters
to
he
Antonius,
should
because
curb at the very
I'm starting to
beginning of
wonder
their
about
ill doing by
Antonius, because
stripes and
everybody
other
else has had like
bodily
legitimate,
punishments.
and Antonius
Knowing
was
that it
super
is written,
smooth.
the fool is not
Like,
corrected with words.
am I
And
missing
again,
conversations? That was
beat
Yodick.
your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Ah, Gregor. Talk to me.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the
I'd be
abbot.
interested to hear what you
Therefore,
think about the other
anyone who
novices.
receives the name of abbot
Because he's just
not
so
to govern his
smooth.
disciples with a
I'm interested in
twofold
Lucas.
No one knows much about him.
He should show them all
He doesn't
that is
talk
good
to anyone.
and holy.
He
By
works,
his
eats,
deeds even
sleeps,
more than by his
then does it all
words.
again the next day.
Expounding
It's
the
as if he
laws,
wanted to get it all over
commandments,
with as soon as possible.
intelligent among his
By
disciples,
it, I mean his entire life.
demonstrating the divine
And he
precepts
knew,
by his
like, he already
actions
knew
for
the
those
routines.
What about
apart
Yodok?
and ruder
And he was a,
minds.
like, Pius was
Be
a
on
priest
good
before,
terms with
right?
him.
Remember what
If
he
you show
is
even
and
the
what
slightest hint you don't like him,
should know
he'll
that
make your life hell.
more is
He's a
committed.
slimy little pedant
From him
who'll rat you
more
out
is
to the
required.
superiors.
Let him make no
Once he
distinction
finishes
of
his novitiate,
persons in the
I
monastery,
imagine he'll want to climb his way up the ladder to at least Sir Cater.
unless it
He's a
be
man who
one
enjoys ordering
finds
others
better in
around.
good works or in obedience. And let
What
him
can you
not
tell me
shut
about
his
Siskin?
eyes to the faults of
That there's
offenders,
no man alive
but
less suitable
since he
for the
has
monastic life
authority,
than
let
him.
cut out those
You don't know
faults
young
by the
Lord
roots
Capon.
as soon as they
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him,
Remembering the
fighting,
fate of Heli,
drinking,
the
fornicating.
Phoenician Silas.
But then he ended up in here.
Well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time.
Why is he in the monastery?
Bold, hard,
No one knows.
proud, and disobedient.
Maybe he's hiding from something.
He should
Or maybe he's
curb
being
the very
punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
by stripes and
Don't we
other
all?
bodily punishment.
But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
No, I got him to talk to me about his life, so I know
That's
it's
all
not
I
him.
wanted to know about
I
him.
could swear at this. I think it's this guy.
That's all. Thanks.
Saint Benedict. Readings on daily manual.
I don't want to
I'd like to
accuse
ask
him
you
at
something
dinner
about the
time.
monastery.
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
Tell me something about life here.
Hours in sacred reading.
Work, prayer, work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Until the calends of October, when they come out from prime
All right,
Well, that's all.
I'm almost
Thank you for your time, brother.
certain that it's
from the
Antonius.
4th hour let them
I actually don't want to eat, but I don't want to confront him here in the middle of the dinner hall. 8 a.m. work in the frattery. So I need to wait until 8 a.m. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
weak or sickly brethren should be assigned tasks or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overwork or drive them into excessive. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, not to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed. From him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Silo. The well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments. Knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Delay. Et in terra pax for the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For if the disciple obeys with ill-will and purpose, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring, and far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
All right. Chris is up. I got the last of the coffee. All right. I don't actually want to eat because I'm still pretty full.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother.
Did I get in
I'm
trouble?
sorry, but I don't believe you.
Man, all I
This
did
is
was
your
wait.
first warning.
Oh.
Don't do it again.
Well, at least I just got a warning. I'm supposed to talk to somebody about my duties for the day.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions.
I don't know how to do
Once
alchemy.
you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
I have no idea how to do alchemy. Oh my god, I've never done any alchemy at all. Take all? And I don't know where the other novices disappeared to because they've been assigned different tasks, I guess. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, Jesus. It's not digestive potion. How do I change? He said cockery potion, I think. Cockerel. Oh, I don't fucking know. What am I supposed to do here? Spirits. Grind. Boil. Alright, grind the mint. Boil it for 1 turn. So, okay. Grind the mint. So it's already selected it. It's not letting me click anything. Yeah, it's not letting me click anything at all. Like, I'm hovering over Pestle. It won't let me click any of these things. The only thing I can do is sandglass or bellows. What the heck? Hold X on the recipe. You set all the necessary ingredients straight onto the alchemy bench, which I did. Always to pour the potion base, which you'll find on the shelf to your left. Then you add ingredients from the shelf on the right, then grind. Okay, hold up. Spirits. Okay, so hold up. So I need spirits. Then I need mint. put the mint in the mortar. Jesus, this is like super detailed. Okay, then I pick up the pestle and I grind. I'm assuming I put it in the dish. Boil the mint for 1 turn. Boil the mint for 1 turn. Boil. So take this, put it in here. How much does 1 turn count? Okay. Add the valerian and boil for 2 more turns. Valerian. It's just 1. Oh no, I only put 1 of mint. I fucked it up. I only put 1 mint. Oh well. Oh wait, am I not boiling it? Okay, so I can do another mint. I can do another mint. Hold up. Fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up. How do I reset it? How do I reset it? Okay, yeah, exit, exit. Okay. Okay. I think I understand this now. I think. Okay. So, here's the recipe. Right here. Okay, so prepare everything. I need spirits. Okay, okay, okay. 2 mints. So here's 1 mint. Can I do 2 mint at a time into the mortar, or only 1 mint at a time into the mortar? I don't know if this counts as 2 or if it has to be 2 and then, well, whatever. Put this straight into the cauldron. Boil the mint for 1 turn. It doesn't say anything about grinding the valerian. Okay. Bellows, and then 1 turn. Okay, then valerian. Boil for 2 more turns. One.